Today I'm going to my happy place as I do a quick review of the Passion Planner Pro. I have been an avid lover of this planner since 2018, the beginning of 2018, and I ordered the Pro version, which I'll break down here a little bit in a second, the difference between the Pro versus the standard classic version. But if you are a work-at-home mama and a planner junkie, office junkie like I am, stay tuned as I'm going to be giving you an inside look into what this planner looks like and how you can use it for your business. If you like the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and just make sure that you click the bell so you get notified when I put out new videos every single week. Stay tuned. So before I dive in and actually show you the full review and what the inside of the Pro planner looks like, this is the dated yearly version, I did want to kind of give you a comparison in size. This is the classic, the standard classic version. This is what I used in all of 2018. It was undated, and so I added a few little tabs and things in there, but I wanted to do just kind of a comparison in size. And so you can see the Pro version, it obviously is shorter, it's smaller than the classic version, but still big enough to where you can write inside of it and actually read it without feeling like you have to put on glasses. And so I'm gonna move this out. And if I just compared it to, let's say, a standard piece of paper, you can see that it's not that much smaller than like a standard piece of paper. But again, they also have a compact version, which is even smaller than the Pro. I felt that was way too small for me as a work-at-home mom. Maybe you like super small calendars, but I absolutely love the size of the Pro. It's 7 by 10. And I got the dated yearly. Now these come in 3 different colors. It comes in, let me just move this piece of paper out of the way. This comes in 3 different colors. It comes in red, it comes in 4 colors, excuse me, red, black, this rose gold, and then an ocean blue, which to me looks more like a greenish color. And the price point is about $35. So I think that as far as a planner that you can use to keep yourself organized throughout the year, and I have tried lots of different planners over the years, I think the price point of this is definitely affordable. It's like a faux leather, and I'm used to, you know, one thing that I am used to that I like on some of the other planners is the fact that it had coils. This does not have coils, but it hasn't been too big of an issue for me. That's the only really con. I like planners and things with the coils, but definitely isn't going to break me from actually using it. If you haven't tried this planner, I will put a link in the description where you can try it, and that link will give you 10% off your first order. So feel free to check it out. I'll also add, if you are in network marketing, I'll also link to another planner that I used to use. I think it's a great planner. It's called the High Achievers Playbook. I've used it in the past, and it has some different features, but it's definitely geared more towards network marketing in general. I'll put a link in the description to where you can check out a review that I did on it in case you know, you want to check it out, kind of give yourself a little comparison. But again, this is the Rose Gold Pro Passion Planner dated yearly. Now, as soon as you open it on the inside, you can put your information here. It came with a little sticker. I just stuck the sticker right here. And there's 2 different types. Now, once you get to the inside of the planner, which I'll go to here in just a second, but you can make it to where your week actually starts on Monday, which is the way I'm doing it, or you can have your week start on a Sunday. Now, again, I prefer my week to start on Monday, which is why it looks like this, but you do have that option. So in the very beginning, when you open it up, I love how it kind of gives you a breakdown on how to use this planner. I think it's very, very nifty to kind of give you some different ideas and ways that you can stay organized throughout the year. So it kind of gives you a simple 4-step guide to achieving your goals. And again, right here, your passion planner roadmap. So you can kind of map some things out here, move on to step 2. It teaches you how to prioritize, then create your first passion plan is 3. And then it gives you some other different steps down here as well. When you open it up, it also has 2019, 2020. It gives you all the holidays, some extra space that you can write. And then it gets into, you know, your month at a glance. Now, this is a little bit different than the version that I used, that I showed you previously, which was the Undated Classic. With this, it gives you the month at a glance, and then it immediately goes into the weekly. And again, it's a little bit different, but I like this better. I like this layout, this setup better than the Undated. And so I generally will use the month at a glance for content. So one of the big things when it comes to me being a work-at-home mom and my business is it's all about content creation, making sure that I create consistent content for my audience. And so I will use this layout to really just map out my content for the month. And then over here on the left hand side, you know, you can write down your month, you know, what your main focus is for the month, both personal and work related. It's got some extra little blocks, places to go, people to see, your not to do list, which I love that they actually added this not to do list, because I think it's very important if you want to increase your productivity, is shaving off things that you aren't going to do. And then of course you have your personal projects, your top priority, other projects, you can write the due date, work projects, and then over here on the right hand side there, you can actually break this down, or it just gives you some extra space where you can write. But I like how it gives you suggestions, so you can break down and create a roadmap of how you're going to get these projects done. Now, I also created, if you need a little help when it comes to prioritizing and creating content, just like getting organized, I will also put a link in the description. I did create, it's about a 20-page workbook called the Work-at-Home Mom Survival Guide. So feel free to check that out. All you have to do is go to the link in the description, enter your name and email, and it will be sent to you for free. So moving on, once you have your month at a glance, the next thing is you open it up, and this is going to be your weekly. And this is what I love about this is I time block a lot, which in the Mom Survival Guide, I do actually show you how to time block, and I actually get really into it. I even color code so I know like where my time's being spent. But you can block out your time. This is in 30-minute increments. It goes from 6 in the morning to 10:30 at night. And again, each week you can put what your focus is for the week, good things that have happened. I also love that it gives you different little quotes and just some nuggets, just some tips to kind of, you know, tell you what this quote's about. And then down here, you've got, you know, your top priorities, your regular, you know, from there, what are some other priorities, and then some errands. And you've, you know, they've broken it up from personal to-do list and your work to-do list. And then again, over here on the right-hand side, it's extra writing space for notes. So I will usually at the start of every week, usually I'll do this on Sunday, I'll grab a piece of paper, I will map out exactly, you know, everything that I'm going to be doing, you know, for the next week, everything that I've got to do. And then I will take that list and then I will go in here and I'll start trying to find places to put that, because I don't know about you, let me know. But for me, if it's not actually written down in my calendar, like it does not get done. And so again, it just goes, you have all the weeks. So at the end of every month, this is something else that I like, is there is a monthly reflection, you know, 2 pages to where, you know, it asks you different questions about your month. You know, what's the most memorable part? Describe it. What are the biggest lessons you've learned? Review your planner and assess your priorities. So it really, you know, is a great guide to just helping you stay on track with your goals and become a lot more productive. So you can use this monthly reflection, you know, section to kind of tweak what needs to be tweaked and keep trucking along. And so again, it just breaks it down each month, and then again, your week at a glance. Now, moving on in the very back, there's also, let me flip back through here. At the very end of the year, you're going to have an end of the year reflection, so you could also use that. And of course, it's just asking you some different questions. You can rate your year overall from 1 to 10. And then in the very back, it's got 20 blank pages that you can use as far as notes. And then also it's got this grid, these dot grids. So if you're big into bullet journaling, this would be super cool for you because you can create, your own stuff, get creative with it. I'm not a big bullet journaler, I guess I can, need to learn how to talk. Now, on the opposite hand, I have a niece, which is also my personal assistant, and she eats up bullet journals. Like, she loves this. So I do kind of like how they have those two different sections. Total, you get about 40 blank pages. And then also they have this little tab, this little thing right here, where this is where I will kind of keep track of where I am in the month. So whatever week that I'm in, I'll just keep it right here. That way I can easily access it. And then at the very back, you've got this pocket. It's got a little pocket where you can put some stuff in. And then it's got this, this strap. So when you're taking it with you, you can use the strap. And that way, you don't have stuff falling out all over the place. So again, there you have it. This is the Passion Planner Dated Yearly Review. Again, I absolutely love it. This is probably my favorite planner that I've ever used, and I've used lots of different planners, just planners from Walmart and the office supply store. I've used, Franklin Covey, higher end planners, and so far this has kind of beat them all. You get a huge bang for your buck, and you definitely can't go wrong with the price point. So all the information will be below in the comments if you want to check it out. Be sure, grab that 10% off. I also have the Mom's Marketing, the Mom's Survival Guide below if you just want to take a deeper dive into, just planning out your priorities and getting a little bit more productive in your business. Be sure to check that out. If you got some value, feel free to share it out. Sharing is caring, and I will be back next week to do a video. They are my favorites video. So office supplies, notebooks, planners. I'm going to be sharing some of my favorites. So if you like what I'm putting out, then be sure to subscribe and hit that bell so you get notified, and I'll see you back here next week. Bye for now.